Mein Führer. Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Oh boy, here we go. It all comes full circle. Hi guys, AzureAce here and welcome back to another Pokemon video. Not, we don't do that much here, but welcome back to another Pokemon video where today we're discussing the very disappointing direct that we had today for Pokemon. We had a Pokemon direct today. It lasted 8 minutes long and 75% of it just happened to be Pokken Switch. And of course we got, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and Gold and Silver to the Virtual Console, but yeah, the fact I've made that as if it's completely nothing is basically just sort of characterising what this direct was. It was a complete disappointment, so really nothing I can honestly say here. I'm honestly going to go into a little bit of a rant because if you remember way back at the start when we were getting into Sun and Moon territory, way back, oh god, I don't even know, it was way back at the start of my channel. I did a reaction for Sun and Moon's official announcement back then, and then I made a couple of videos talking about Sun and Moon as news came out, and best believe I was not pleased with what I was seeing in these news pieces and all these trailers that Pokemon Company and Nintendo and Game Freak were giving us. I was not pleased with it at all because it looked very disappointing. Came the time of Sun and Moon and I was absolutely disappointed, leading Sun and Moon to be the second worst Pokemon game in the series to me, in my opinion, with Gen 6 X and Y being the worst in my opinion. But let's talk about this direct. So first off, we got shown some Pokken Tournament DX, Pokken Tournament Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch, which, who cares about that? Why does it take up like 75% of this direct? They had a trailer for it and everything, like why? So, this whole trailer went through, it was about a story about a guy and he was going on a journey to meet his brother to play Pokemon with him, or I don't fucking know. It was just, honestly, this thing was better than Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which, speaking of which, right at the end of the Pokken Switch trailer, we got to see these two kids on the 3DS's, and we saw some Sun and Moon gameplay. Then we saw these weird looking forms of Solgaleo and Lunala with this black armor on, which is actually pieces of Necrozma, the third mascot legendary of Sun and Moon. The Kyurem, the Giratina, the Zygarde, Pokemon like that. He is the third of the Sun and Moon trio, being Solgaleo, Lunala and Necrozma. And we see that pieces of Necrozma have been put on Solgaleo and Lunala. Now, this would kind of make sense, like story-wise, because in the Sun and Moon story, it was thought that Necrozma was an Ultra Beast of some kind, although some argued that it wasn't in the universe, but a lot of people argued that he was an Ultra Beast. And this makes sense, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. But the thing is, we got some more information after this, and it said that this is just basically an alternate version of the Sun and Moon story. So what you're telling me is you're gonna make Sun and Moon again, but with these weird looking Solgaleo and Lunala forms. Is that it? Is that really all you're gonna do? That is disappointing as hell. Don't do this. Give us Gen 4 remakes. This was a perfect opportunity to give us some Gen 4 remakes, some, I don't know, Lunar Pearl or Temporal Diamond, or I don't know, something like that. Just give us something for Gen 4 remakes. Not this crap. This is crap. This is not good at all. They're trying to go the Black and White 2 route, but the thing is, Black and White 2 did their sequels good. They did a new story. They gave us new pieces of, content. They gave us new, different gameplay mechanics even. They gave us new stuff in Black and White 2. They're just changing, different Pokemon, different totem Pokemon we saw Lycanroc in there. We saw Mimikyu again, who's probably going to be another Totem Pokemon. We saw Togedemaru, which probably going to end up being the electric type Totem Pokemon from, I can't even, the fact that I can't even remember the characters' names just shows how bad Sun and Moon was to me. I can't even remember them, they're that unmemorable. But they're probably just going to be new Totem Pokemon, and I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe opened up another island or two, just, as extra content to sort of justify this game being in existence, which really it shouldn't be. It should have honestly went with the Pokemon Stars route. It seemed like it'd be very interesting, but I don't know. I guess these are our Pokemon Stars. Rest in peace, Pokemon Grey, Pokemon Z, Pokemon Stars. Rest in peace, my dudes. But also, one thing I actually wanna say. We got to see Tsunekazu Ishihara, the CEO and president of the Pokemon Company, talk about Pokemon Switch and say, this is a new trailer, this is the first Pokemon game to be on the Switch, and behind him you could see all of the different Pokemon games. You saw Sun, Moon, Black, White, Red, Green, Yellow, Blue, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, all these different games, all behind him, but Gen 4 was nowhere to be seen. Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum were not behind him, and it just seems like this is kind of just a big fuck you to all the people who wanted Gen 4 remakes. Don't know why they're not there, they're probably behind his big dome, but why they're not there, I don't know. But a couple more things I do want to say before I close off this video is that it does look like Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon will be coming to the Nintendo Switch at some point. They are releasing on the 3DS first, but it does look like they're coming to the Nintendo Switch because we did get a couple of shots from the game and we saw inside the player's room there's a Nintendo Switch sitting right in front of the TV. Plus, in the press release for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, we saw that it says 3DS, which the release date for the simultaneous global worldwide release of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is the 17th of November this year, but it also says Nintendo Switch to be announced. So it does look like that this is going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch at some point. Don't know when, maybe sometime in the future. It's probably going to be after, I don't know, maybe next year. I would say maybe March, sometime next year, I'm not sure. But honestly, I am not excited for this at all because I did not like Sun and Moon at all, and this game hasn't done anything to sort of give me any reason to be excited for it. It hasn't shown me anything new. It has shown me something new. It's shown me that it likes Digimon and showing us that it likes to fuse Pokemon together again. But that's really all I wanted to say for this video. It was just a bit of a rant. I am not excited for Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon at all. I'm not. Probably going to end up buying it at some point, but best believe I'm going to be expecting a lot for me to actually like Gen 7, which I don't. I don't like Gen 7 at all. Pokemon are cool. Characters some of them are cool, Hal, Lily, Gladian, they're all pretty cool characters, but yeah, I don't like Gen 7. It's going to have to do a lot to live up to expectations for me. So one more thing before I go, guys, I've actually added this in after I've done all the recording for this video. This statement from the Pokemon Company International has come out in the last few minutes. We got a statement saying that no, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon will not be coming to the Switch ever. It's not coming to the Switch. It is exclusive to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems, being the 3DS, 3DS XL, 2DS, 2DS XL and stuff like that. And the statement goes as follows. It's to a guy called Jason Schreier, who is an editor over on Kotaku. The statement says, "We would like to address rumours based on a clerical error on the Pokemon Press site. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon are coming exclusively to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems and are not due for release on Nintendo Switch. The listing on the Pokemon Press site was made in error and is not indicative of the future plans. Please refer to the Pokemon Direct for more game details." So, looks like it's not coming out in the Switch after all. But if you guys like this video, please leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. Are you excited for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon? And do you think it's going to really add much to the Sun and Moon base games that we got? Please share this amongst your friends, and if you could, please hit the bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get every single piece of content I upload to you as it goes up. I've been AzureAce, and thank you for coming to the video.
You have arrived. I'm here to tell you that if you don't subscribe to AzureAce for Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts, and Pokemon TCG content, you will wander forever in the darkness of your heart.